Okay, let's talk about this theme and variation concept. There are three characteristics to every melodic theme. There is, first of all, a rhythm. 4 eighth notes in this case. There is also a melodic shape of some kind to the notes. In this case, it's an arpeggio going down. It could be the same rhythm but different notes. A much different character if I play those notes. But I chose instead, right? So that's the second characteristic, the melodic shape. The third characteristic is it suggests a harmony. In this case, it's a major 7 chord, an E-flat major 7 to be precise. So now we have this theme, and our job is to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. And as we repeat it, we make variations. We change it around so that it becomes interesting and the listener starts to follow it and says, oh, I wonder what he's going to do next. How is he going to play it the next time? You see me doing this all just on this one chord. I'm changing it around in a variety of different ways. Now, how long do you need to do this to establish a theme and for the listener to identify the theme and notice that it's going somewhere, it's being developed? Well, if you play it once, nobody will identify it as a theme. If you play it a second time, maybe they might think, oh, I've heard that before, that must be something he's focusing on. But the third time, yes, definitely people will generally notice by then that you are working on a certain melodic idea. But once you get it established, you have to use it for a while for it to really feel like it's creating a little trip for the listeners to follow. A lot of times when I'm listening to students improvise, they'll play very short developments on their themes. They'll play it once or twice and barely get it established before they quickly move on to something else. It isn't long enough for the listeners to really, latch onto it and follow along. It's almost like listening to somebody talk, and every other sentence they start a new topic. And after a few minutes you think, I'm sorry, what are you talking about? I can't follow you. We want to continue our ideas long enough for the story to get told. Now that might be as long as 8 measures, 16 measures, could even be a whole chorus of a tune. And in some cases, there are examples I can think of on record where people play and their entire solo is based on one theme that they keep working with. You don't necessarily have to carry it to that length every time you play, but keep in mind it needs to go on long enough for people to notice that there is a theme and that you're working it and you're doing things with it, and that's where the creativity comes through for the listener.